Well, we're back here again with bees all day in the apiary. We're going to do our last treatment for the winter of oxalic acid with our Lorob Bees Vaporizer. This is the older version of it, and it is a Milwaukee battery version. So as you can see on the older version, you had a control panel basically, and when you turn it on, it will start to heat up. And your target temperature is 444 degrees. So we also have our respirator here. It has organic vapor filters on it. They are new, and we use the Easy Ox tablets that are 1 gram a piece. So Becky has her vinyl gloves on for handling the acid. She's going to put her respirator on, and we will be vaporizing hives. Of course, all of this is pre-fit because she used it this winter several times. But if you notice here on the rest above the filters, there's an adjustment strap here and an adjustment strap here that she uses to keep it snug, and there's also down on the neck piece an adjustment strap. So our Lorob Bees Vaporizer is up to 209 and climbing. So how many hives are you going to do today?
13.
She said 13. I guess you can't hear her real well, so say it again.
13.
Okay. So we have some manil hives to do. Let me walk on up here. We have several wooden hives here still in the apiary. This year they're going to be switched over to all anil. So we have several anil hives as well. We're going to start with a couple of wooden hives so everybody can see it. It's chilly out here today. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon on February 2nd, and it's about 37 to 38 degrees. So the bees are not flying today. Here's an anil hive that was a Demeray split last year. Yeah, the vaporizer is starting to smoke, which is a good thing. The other good thing about the Easy Ox Oxalic Acid is it leaves little to no residue in these Lorob Bees vaporizers. So she's going to use 2 grams. So that's 2 tablets. And if you notice, this hive, I stand corrected, everybody. She does not pull the entrance reducers. But the towel that you see laying on the ground is a warm, wet towel that we'll throw over it to slow the vapors down coming out of the front. All of our bottom boards are solid bottom boards. We do not run a screen bottom board. So that helps when we put OA in, everything goes into the hive, not onto the ground through the bottom board. So here I am. I'm not even suited up today. All right, we're at 438 degrees. All right, go ahead and put her in. We are at temperature. Let me see if I can get a good shot of her doing this. Putting the towel over the rest of the entrance. There it is. It's on its way. So the vaporizer started at 446. So as those tablets melted, that temperature will drop some. So $432, $430, she's going in. $429, you can see a little bit of it coming out around the edges of it. That white vapor, that's oxalic acid vapor. So she's going in good and strong. I gotta back up a little bit. The wind's blowing in the right direction for me today. So she's heating back up now to 442, 43, 444, 445, 46. So it's just about done. So if anybody's timing this, I'm going to estimate it's been around 30 to 40 seconds. So she's done. The vapor is stopped. So while this next hive is doing it, cooking off, we do keep 2 extra batteries with us and some extra nitrile gloves. Becky likes to use a wheelbarrow to bring stuff up here. This is not where we live, but this is the main apiary closest to our house. So if you look up there on the hill, there's a white house up there. That's where I live. So this next little hive right here was a swarm, am I correct? That we caught last year out here on one of our fence posts. And these girls were full last week when we fed, and we're going to hit them with 2 grams of OA. All right, time to change battery. So let me show you how to do that in case you don't have one. So it's a Milwaukee battery. You slide it in tight, just like that, and it's already heated up, so it's already coming up in temperature. It's at 424 now, so when she turns it on, it's going to shoot up even faster. So she's going to be preparing to put that here in the front of this hive and drop 2 tablets in, which is 2 grams of OA. Interesting fact that I didn't know until Friday night last week, and talking with Mikes Bees, that you can't use AP tablets on the hive when you're doing OA. There is a reaction between the two, and you could be doing things that are detrimental to your bees, and it's not advised. So here we go. She's dropping them in there. 2. They're off and running. So let's see what these girls do after this treatment. Typically they come to the door, especially if they're not happy about it. And if you're treating in warmer weather, they will fly afterwards. They will come out and gather on the front porch. So okay, on our Anel hive, we have 2 entrances on here, and we have 2 entrance reducers in. You'll notice that one of them is on the closed side and one of them is on the open side. She will treat through the one that is on the closed side and put the towel over the other entrance, which is open. She's going to be treating with 2 grams. We're treating everybody today with 2 grams. right, she's on the way. So you'll notice that the other hives leaked around the front, and this one's coming out of the back of it a little bit. I believe there's one that's still, there's a vent open back there. That's why you're seeing it come out of the back. But it's not coming out anywhere else on this hive except right there. So they really do get a good treatment in these enamel hives because they're sealed up like they are. So it's almost done. Now the new compact Lorob vaporizer doesn't have this readout on it, and it doesn't have the voltage readout on it. It doesn't have any of that on it. The way it works is it has a light on it that has a flash series on it, and that's how you tell when it's ready to go. And it's a pretty bright little red light, so, and they work really, really well. So today they were calling for it to be in the 50s here in the valley, and it's not going to quite make it today. Tomorrow they're calling for near 60 degrees. So I've got that little girl down there, that little single hive, and I've got one of these enamels up here just beyond these 8 framers. That this one here, I'm gonna go down in it tomorrow when it's 60 some degrees and see what the brood patterns look like, if there's any brood in it, which there should be. And if you look on the landing board, they've been eating the fondant because there's the wax paper. So they're cleaning them out. They are ready to go. I'm getting a pretty good snoot full of OA, so I'm going to move back down the other way. She's in the home stretch now. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hives left to do, and she's on her second battery. So, and so far it's been about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. I don't have a stopwatch in front of me, but it's taken 30 to 40 seconds per hive to treat for 2 grams. So it's doing pretty good still. Lorob is a great, reliable vaporizer. Haven't had any issues with this one, and this one's 3 years old. So still going strong. Now your next question is going to be is how do we clean this vaporizer? There are cleaning caps that come with these vaporizers. They're little purple caps or white caps, and you put some distilled water down in it while it's still hot, and you put this cap on it and you let it steam off. But with the Easy Ox tablets, it leaves little to no residue in this machine, and it's actually pretty good because, you know, we clean it every time we use it, but there's really not that much to clean because it uses all of the tablet or all of the powder that we put in it. It doesn't leave anything to chance, so it does use it all. And if you notice out of the front of that big enamel hive right there, there's a little bit of vapor coming out of it. Not much, but a little bit. All right, here she goes on another one, 2 tablets. You know, she's standing there holding it up on these just to keep that hot probe from burning the front of it. Now, Andy Knight at Magnolia Bee Supply has sent me the adapters to go into the front of the hive, and also the kit to go into the back of the hive as well. There's a bee on that anel hive trying to get in. Right there. There she goes. There she goes. Come here, lady. I know you're cold. So the anel hives, they're out flying. There she is again. She's come back. Let me see if I can help her out here. There you go. Go on in. Go on. Inside. Inside. There we go. Now you're all closed up. So those are the only 2 bees I've seen today. So it's been a good day. So that's it from the Bees All Day Apiary, Green Acres Apiary. And Becky says see ya. And I'll see you Monday night on Bees All Day at 8 o'clock. Don't forget about us. And this video will be posted here shortly. And don't forget to smash the subscribe and like button. It helps us all out in the long run by keeping the education going. Thank you.